Okay. Howdy. We're gonna do some art today. Because I need to finish this Miku avatar. It needs to be done. And I'm not gonna do it off stream. Because I promised I wouldn't. So here we are. Let's see. It's me. Your boy Miku. So I did a couple tweaks off stream. Didn't do too much. But I made the face bigger. And I also added the hairline in the back as well. So if I don't want to finish the picture, huh? I mean, okay. You could just do that, I guess. You could just you know, leave it there to stare at you, make you feel guilty forever. There's so many projects, dude. No. So many of those. You banish them from your brain. They just live there rent free. We're finishing Miku because I want to do a bigger project. This is bigger than Miku, okay? I want to make a honk tutorial. And I need Miku to do it. So I can't finish that until I finish her. So we're going to do that today. I don't know how far we're going to get, but we're going to work on that. So let me banish Miku to the canvas here. Hang on. I have to... Okay. She's currently returned to her 2D form. Thank God. Let's see. Oh, that's where the experiment... I always forget about that. Okay. I was wondering where that experiment was. I was looking for that earlier. Okay. Noted for later, I guess. So what do we need to work on today? Let's get a dark background so it doesn't destroy my eyeballs. Where's my canvas? I want, excuse me, clip. Hello, clip? Wake up? No, never mind. Alright, we'll just do a extra layer then. She's already, bright enough. Let's get something else going. So today, I think mostly, there's a couple tweaks I want to do, which is like, that's all of Honk, is just tweaking the shit out of it, so. I'll be doing that forever. I want to do a couple more. Here, I'll put little Miku in the corner as well, so you can see. Tweak. Exactly. Constant. You can never get away from it. You can never escape. I'll put her sitting behind me. It's Miku. I can do better. Hang on. Make it a little bit bigger. Miku. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, so shadows today, mostly, I think. Shadows, highlights. I want to add a couple of more mouth frames. Because there's a couple you need the th sound to really get everything included. And the tongue on teeth. L. So we'll do those. And then I guess I'll see what I need after that. Sorry, the what sound? Yeah. F. You see, f. You gotta bite the lip. Yeah. It's a whole thing. Animating mouths is a whole fucking thing. We hate to see it. Okay. Let me figure out my layers. It's been a couple weeks since we did Miku here, so. Trying to decide if I want to do... So I can do this two ways. I can just pick a color, the classic, or I can pick, let's say, like a dark purple here. I'm gonna do a purpley, a warmer for Miku. and then overlay or some garbage like that. So let's see what we can get cooking. I did not decide beforehand. More. I do have it set to green screen, so I do have to kind of be careful not to conflict with that. What else we got? Give me explain it like a 5 on how the software knows how to only paint within the confines of the hair. This button clips it to the layer below so that it can only paint within the, so like if I undo that button, the clip layer, it's just regular. Incredible to me as servers are to most people. Yeah, true. Yeah, you start talking about servers and I'm just like, oh, what? Excuse me? Network stuff. I get lost, man. What color do we want? Not quite as purple, I'm thinking. Maybe a little bit more in that department. What other? So yeah, so if I do the clip layer here, and then I do just like a overlay kind of layer instead. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna go with that, I think. I can basically come down here and swap out the color to whatever color I want, and it will keep the shadow. That's kind of why because Miku comes in many different varieties. So I want the option to be able to, so let me pick a color here for the actual painting. Is it just gonna be, okay, so that one's, all right. I like having options here. So we're just gonna do some basic highlight, or basic shadows just to get kind of an idea. And then we'll go in and be more particular after. Clean it up. So I figure out what I'm doing here. Shiv Lobby is now here for art lesson. Okay, perfect. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be doing that honk tutorial, which is gonna be a fucking doozy. It's gonna be it's a big boy. I can already tell. I've started writing the script for it. So knowing questions is always helpful. I don't know what you don't know, you know? Okay. Just get the bare bones. Uh-oh, scripting. Uh-oh. Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. I got it all structured. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna go about it. Howdy, CEO of Domino's. You having fun with Miku in here? Hell yeah! You know it. I like the idea of the Shiv lobby. Howdy, hello. Screaming. Instead of Agatha, we'll replace it with Miku. There's gotta be a mod. Can we mod that? I wanna mod that. Somebody hasn't done it. Somebody's gotta get on it. Surely it's just like a sound file. Come on. We get angry and watch art. Yeah, like the duality of like the rage of Shiv with just like, oh, I didn't even put my music on. You distracted me. In honor of Sans Undertale winning Sexy Tumblr Man, we're gonna start with Megalovania Coffee Date here. So, you know. It's on brand, don't worry about it. Do I wanna How loud is my... What did my... Whoa, what? OBS? Hello? Okay, well, it just decided to delete things. Let me know. Oh god! The Shiv, brother. I need Miku and Shiv. When can I have it? Have it on my desk by tomorrow, alright? Can you even... Is there modding for Chivalry? I know like they have cosmetics, so they probably discourage that. But drink with Snan's order on a coffee date, that is. I mean, he just has a coffee cup in the video. I don't know. I'm not a coffee person. Where's Miso? Miso, help. Well, you drink coffee. You tell me. Let's get a different... I need a different brush. This brush is pissing me off. Good question. Yeah, I've never seen anything, I feel like usually if there's cosmetics and hats involved, wait, I'm getting my brain wires crossed. Cause like, Dwarf Mountain game has hats. Shiv does not have hats, correct? You have different customization you can do with like the voice lines and stuff. What else do I want? Copy that layer and we're gonna go up to the other hair layers. The reason why there are so many, an ungodly amount of layers, is because when you're working with Honk, everything is based on the layers. The only reason we can get that kind of 3D depth going is because it's all on individual fucking layers. Like the eyeballs, for instance. Let me make this real horrific for a second. Also blow it up in size so you can see. The eyeballs, for instance, they are not just regular eyeballs. Let me remove the, where is it? The head eyes layer for you here. Shrink her down. We'll hide that. It's all in the ogres. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Looking like Sonic. Yeah, actually. Dude. This is why my regular clip avatar just has pupils on top. So I don't have to deal with this nonsense. Let me also uh-oh, Binky. I think I deleted it instead of hit it. Let me bring that back. Oh, that's another, hang on. I gotta fix my mistake. It's all falling apart. Put cursor up here. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Level 4. 3. Oh god. Ungodly horrors, Miku, please stop. Have mercy on me. Nope, not quite. Tweak, 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 tweak. There we go. Alright, she's back in business. That one looked right. Did it though? Did it? I gotta fix the little hair squares as well. I fixed the yeah, so I added the back hair bit. So she's got her ponytail hair bit instead of nothing at all. It's void. No brain. But I gotta fix the squares. They don't finish. So yeah. I'll come back to that. Miku is now looming over me. Oh Jesus. Okay, back to what I was doing. I don't like this pin either. What's going on with my pins today? Mapping pin? Maybe? They're fighting me. I don't know if I need that. it here instead. Okay, better. I'm gonna try probably in a little bit tweaking how far she can move. That's not right. And it's probably gonna be pretty horrific, so I'm looking forward to that. Can I go all the way up here with it? Maybe? Maybe. I'll clean it up in a minute. Okay. Alrighty, copy that layer and bring it on down to the fringe layer. I combined the, I made these separate at first, the fringe and the hair bits, but I combined them and I think it works way better. So let me combine them here. Wait, ooh, that's a problem. Okay, we'll leave it like that. I'll just keep them in the same folder from now on. Okay. Gotta figure out where my light's coming from. Or don't. You just not do that and then like see if it looks okay and then yeah, you know, save you some time. Why use brain when you can just do? There's those there's art guides that are really good get posted on Twitter. They're like the Etherington Brothers or some shit like that. They're really good, on the record. But anyway, the title of them is like how to think while you draw, and to that I refuse. Today is a no think day. Only draw. The consequences of my actions. We'll see. Ten strength, 1 intellect. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Absolute full stack. I know some of the like RPG old school Fallout games and stuff. I know some of them have. I don't like that. Not a huge fan. Some of them account for that with like voice lines and stuff. I know it's like game Dig likes. It's trying to get people to play that people refuse to play. Wait, it'll come to me. Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium has shit like that. What are some others though? I'm drawing a blank because I know there's more. There's like some of the Fallouts do. Like New Vegas, I think, does. Okay, it stays. We can keep it. We have shadows at home. Okay. What else does Miku need? What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something very important, and it will only come to me like at midnight. like hours after the stream, I'm gonna sit up and go fucking, what is it? What am I missing? Shit. It'll hit me someday. Let's see, what else is going on? I saw, I don't condone this in any way, but I saw that Morbius is on Netflix now. And I'm contractually obligated, unfortunately, to watch it. But that means I can tell everybody else not to watch it. And I'll just tell you about it. So, like, it's Morbid time. Exactly. I have to watch it because it's vampire related, unfortunately, but let me save everyone else the trouble. And secretly, I'm not going to go into details. I will not be taking questions, but I've secretly seen half of it already. Months ago. So. And I will deny this if anybody brings this up on the record. And it was terrible. So, you know. I already have a little insider's info on that one. What do I want to do here? I want to beef up the shadow on the other side here. Let's get beefy in here. Surely somebody, there's a Miku for every occasion, right? Surely there's like a muscly Miku. I'm gonna go find it right now. Where's Muscle Miku? All right, this one wins. I don't need it. I don't need to see anymore. Can I like? Why is it? Oh, why is it so big? No. She's too muscular. She's too powerful. My God. I love this. This is so good. I don't need to see anything else. This is it. Ah, yes, the pose. Perfection. Hello, Anna. Okay, let me get rid of that. Absolute beefcake. Exactly. 2 words synonymous. Miku, beefcake. Okay, back to what I was doing. Hi, Anna. Did you want to say hi? Good job. Keep up the good work. I don't have that Anna yelling pngtuber thing yet. But I will someday. What am I doing? And then you'll be sorry. That doesn't look right. Why does that not look right? Hi, Beeper. Yeah. Awful chatty over here. Are you the beefcake? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to imply. Okay. What else? What is she? Oh, I gotta check the back bits. So because this is layers and moves around, we have to hide everything to make sure hair doesn't, yep. So the shadow's gotta go all the way to the head. So that when she looks around, it still looks normal. We can do some cleanup now too. I'm gonna zoom in for this though. Okay. Everybody has their own way of doing this process. A lot of people will lasso tool, do it one fell swoop. Fell swoop, that's it. That's the one. Some people will just, there's actually Clip has this really cool paint tool or paint bucket where it can enclose and fill, so you just lasso an area to like paint the entire thing. But it's weird and I never figured out how to get it to work, so I just ignore that. It's there though. A lot of people use it. Lasso, yes. Exactly. If you're kind of a pro at it or whatever, I don't know. Move a few layers and suddenly you've got My Hero Academia character with a Miku outfit and a wig. Wait. How many layers was I removing? Is it just... Oh, you mean the invisible? Invisible? Isn't that one of the Hero Academia? Yeah. Okay, yeah. You got me there. I gotta do the shadow on the... I wonder if I can just copy... Hello, Baby Beeper. Is this the body? Yeah, it is. There's skin layer. Okay, we're just gonna see if we can... No, we cannot. That does not work. That does not work at all. My Miku Academia. Yeah! Yeah, okay. Looks kind of sickly. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me put that face back on. Put the face back in place here. Squares. No, that looks pretty good. That color. That's an okay color. It can stay. Jaundiced Miku. Miku all for one. She just seems very gray. Very desaturated. This is, okay, I want it on the record that I did color pick specifically from the Miku promo material. These are the official colors. That being said, I might need to tweak them. Let me pull up another. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks. Promo. Miku, what's the newest, the new rhythm game? Whatever. Video game. Did Miku did get a Tamagotchi release, didn't she? She did. It's a loaded question. Hey, listen. Did I color pick from this art? Oh, it's been too long. I'll just use this. I think this is official art. Go ahead and grab here. Let's see what color it is on the skin. Yeah, that definitely checks out. So what shadow we got here? It's more pink. Aha, see? Ooh. Don't look at that. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, we can work with this. This is a nice color. If Miku, see, now that I'm thinking about it too, the reason I did the other layers on the hair was because I might want to change the hair colors. Skin, I can tweak that individually. Can I do, ooh, wait, idea. If I just do, let's say hypothetically I wanted to, okay, it goes with it. Perfect, all right. Crisis averted. We just use a multiply layer instead. Okay. My favorite part about the layers, the layer functionality in Clip, is that you can just, like, it looks, it's an incredibly cool tool, right? So it's an incredibly cool, like, little thing you can do, where you can just be like, I want to do overlay. And so it takes the same color that's there and applies whatever value the color that you paint over it onto that surface. but I don't ever remember all of those. I just remember that one. So when I'm sitting here like, oh, I need to do something fancy, I just scroll through them, and it looks like I do a lot more than I did. I look real smart. Don't tell my secret though. Nope. Still not. More like an angle here. Okay. That's almost too much, I feel like. Nope, commit. Worst case scenario, I can come back and change it later. Okay, head. So this is gonna be tricky. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this part, and I'm not quite sure. I'm going to clip to a folder instead of the layer. First of all though, because I want to, since the eye sockets are on different layers. Filter Friday, baby, yeah. Someday I'll learn them, and then you'll all be impressed. Someday. Ooh, what? Oh, is that the, oh, no. I'm gonna put you behind, because I don't need you right now. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. Kind of. Okay, anyway, what I was saying. I was trying to figure out how I want to do this, because if Miku's hair moves around, the shadow will not move with it. And I don't know if that, I'll have to test it. We'll do a quick test, how about? And see if it looks okay. How do lights work? I'll just do like a quick sketch of the shadow here. Come back later just to see. I also want to redo, that's what it was, the eyebrows. I remembered. I want to redo the eyebrows. They're just kind of placeholders right now anyway. Okay, I might, where's my, ooh, wait. So another nice thing with clip is there is a symmetry ruler in here somewhere. I already have one made, I gotta find it. And it will divide the face in two, so I can just paint something once, as you do. But I gotta find it. Oh, I think it's in, actually I think I remember what's that. One of these mouths. When I was exporting the mouth, there it is. Found it. Let me pull it down to the correct, which layer will we work with? This one? Yeah. Beautiful. All right. So if I do not quite, maybe. No, I'm gonna try it again. Get a smaller brush, I think. Okay, I can live with that one. Let me hide the ruler so it does not interfere. Okay, and then we'll do a test to see how I want to do this. I wonder also, because I was thinking about the nose as well. The nose style that I was doing is just kind of a line. So in a lot of styles there you would have a shadow, like a small little shadow show up on one side of the nose. But I don't think I need it for this project. We'll just test. Just test, see what it looks like. I can always come back and tweak it later. Okay. So now for the exporting phase. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Maybe it will be a problem. Maybe not. So, okay, I'll clean this up. The way I have the eyes set up, I showed it off earlier. It's like a big white blob behind a mask, basically. I think I'm gonna have to reduce the mask to get the shadow not to clip with the, so if I just make it the eyes here instead of the whole face, I think it'll be okay. I just have to cut that part off there. I'm sorry, Miku. I'm sorry I have to do this to you. And I also have to make the eye whites behind it smaller as well. So let's grab that. Behind there. Delete. Okay. Now I gotta export. This is gonna take a minute. Hi Kevin, doing stuff for good work stream. Good luck. Thank you. Good luck with stuff. You busy this weekend, I'm guessing? Let's see. Gotta hide everything. This gets worse and worse. Okay. Let's do the export on the mask first. I'll go ahead. This is just gets worse and worse every time I start doing stuff. Big weekend. Okay, good luck with your weekend. You got this, champ. Just gonna color this in so there's no chance for clipping issues later. Save me a step later. Okay, I'm gonna export. The long and arduous task. I'm just gonna name it whatever. What do I need? Where? Wait, where's the? Oh, never mind. I'm getting confused. Okay, export, PNG, desktop, garbage. We'll start with this and we'll do the hair later since it'll take a while. And I get the whites, that's right. Let's hide all of that. Okay. And we'll bring her back so it's not horrific to look at. There we go. Where'd the nose? There's the nose, okay. Do a quick save. And we'll start exporting the model into Honk. Okay. So I gotta go each individual layer I export out and then I post it into the folder that has all of the pieces for the character. And to update those pieces, I have to go in each individual and rename as the current name. Oh wait, the background is shading. Thank you. I gotta remove the background, I forgot. Alright, bye Miku. See ya. No, I need that one. Okay. I wanted to do this project to mostly see if you could do it. So I wasn't sure if Honk could handle an anime character design. Since the most of the ones I've been doing are my little avatar there in the corner. So I wanted to get it as close to live 2D as possible. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I remember. Okay, got that one. Okay, we can hide that. That's the back of the head. Name it some garbage. And we need the eye socket. Oh, no, not that. Eye socket there. Nope, 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 nope. All the way up. There we go. I'll bring the background back so it's not as hard to look at. Okay, rename. Did I forget? No, I did not. Oh, it looks awful. Looking at Miku's eye sockets is just harrowing. It's a horrible experience. I would not wish that on anyone. It's all part of the job though, I guess. Copy, rename, drag in, replace. Okay, so now we gotta restart Honk. So let me save, close out, and boot it back up. It will take a minute to boot. I need to go through for the tutorial I want to make and time it to see if it makes a difference how many avatars, because you can have multiple files loaded, multiple characters loaded for Honk. I think it makes it slower though, so I gotta figure that out. I'll start cleaning up shadows while, oh wait, she's already back, okay. Oh, what happened, Miku? What happened to you? Hang on, let me update the... Oh jeez. Oh, no. Did I forget? I forgot something. What did I forget? The eyes. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I'll fix it. Where did it go? No. There, okay, that's what I needed. Okay. We're gonna fix this. And hide that, okay. Whew. Not as harrowing to look at. I'll take it. Rename, drag in there, and replace, and then we're gonna reload again. Thank God, I don't want to look at that again. Okay, yeah, while she's loading in, I'll go back to the, oh, it's, okay, never mind. Go back and clean up this stuff here. Grab the original color, okay. Oh, I think she's already back. Just gonna have to redo some of this here. Okay, let me pull it back up. Where'd you go? There you are. Honk. There she is. Okay, so with the shadows, does it mess up? It messes up a little bit. I don't think I can make it on a separate layer, because if you... It's hard to see it here, but with Honk, each layer, you know, because you know if you have a PNG that's transparent, there's like a small little like white line around stuff sometimes. Honk has that problem as well. Hopefully they'll fix it someday, but it's not fixed yet. So I'm thinking if I put the shadows on a different layer, it probably won't look good. But I could try it. I don't like the way that that looks. I might have to give it a go and see how it works. I can also make the eye mask smaller, so I can do more with the shadows, but we'll try a separate layer first. Miku's just gonna look weird for a bit. Sometimes that's part of the process. Let's pull it up. There we go. And there we go. There. Where's the shadow. Okay. So I think if I just, so another fun little honk thing is if you hold control and you click a folder or a individual layer, you can grab it. It auto selects everything on that layer. So nice little shortcut. Problem though, if I do it this way, it will probably go over the line. I guess I could just make the shadows more subtle, or I could tie them to the hair directly. I don't know how that would work though. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know how I'm gonna solve this. I'll try it connected to the hair and see if it conflicts. I won't be able to have eyebrows if I do it that way though. Okay, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to this problem. This is a thinker. I'm gonna have to figure that out. We'll just clean up the shadows on the hair for now. And we'll make everything, instead of hiding everything, let's just make it transparent here so I can still see through. Probably even creepier, but all a part of the process, baby. Okay, and the body, where's the body? There it is. Okay. Oh, we'll clean up the shadow here. I need to figure out what's going on. Maybe I just do... Something's wrong with my pen and I can't quite put my finger on it. Do I have any other ones I could try? I've got textured pins, but I don't think that would work here. If I just default this one, maybe it's just messed up. No? Mapping pen maybe? Let's go through each one. I guess I can work with mapping pen, I just gotta make it smaller. One thing, I wonder if I can... Okay, so vector layers. I've talked about vector layers before, but I'm gonna do it again. Vector layers are fantastic. And so like if I made a line here, it's overlay. Let me set it to overlay. So it's the same color. I can just move that line willy-nilly as much as I want. So vector layers for these little like hairlines might be worth it. And I can also go in and adjust the line width. The line width and make it okay. I can do that. That fixes my my pen problem. Saves me some trouble here. Okay, let's see. Can I'm just gonna redo that though. Trash line. Try it again. So much of digital art is just hitting the undo button constantly. So get used to that. I saw also, I was thinking back to the Morbius thing, I saw also that Bee and Puppy Cat came to Netflix, I think it was, as well, which that was a nice cartoon on YouTube. Cartoon hangover for a while. It was good then. I don't know if the new one, I've seen mixed reviews on the new one, the official release. But the original was good. Had some good bits. They, what's the word I want? Make that line longer. Oh, let me clip this as well. I can't think of the word. Oh well. What else is something else recently came out? I feel like I was seeing on different everybody's watching like Game of Thrones and the Lord of the Rings one or whatever, but it's that other shit. Is there any animes coming out right now? I know like the last thing I saw was Spy X Family, but I also don't have like a subscription to anything, so I don't get updates on that. I watched it as a group thing, so I saw also that there's a couple new seasons for like animes that people are obsessed with as well. People are really hyped about that, so good for them. We love to see it. Really out of the loop on TV anime. There were some good ones on the horizon, but let me check. Okay. Yeah, no rush. TV, comma, anime. And manga. I'm still not 100% sure what Garugamesh is, and at this point, I kind of like that. I kind of want to keep it that way. For the bit. My music stopped. Okay. Stretch it out. So let's see. As far as Miku facial expressions, I need to think. I know I'm missing two in particular. The F sound and the L sound. I don't know what that, I have to go look and find some reference though, because I'm not really sure what, a lot of anime characters, it's just like open and close, you know, for the budget, you see? I'm not sure how they handle it usually. Nice confident lines. A lot of art is line confidence. Okay. I was also wondering if I should invest in having an overlay on the lines as well. I can show an example here. So we pull up the line here. A lot of anime art styles, you don't have black outlines. Twitch never told me you started streaming. Oh, rip. Hello, Alex. Hi. A lot of the times they will use, for like skin tones, they will use like a dark brown rather than like just a straight black for the anime style. But let me see what, if I like it. Here. Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2. I have not watched that. I watched a review of it. Is it good? Is that one good? I don't... It looked kind of interesting at first, and then it just kind of goes into a regular, like, demon guy anime. Or like, man with a gun and hot lady anime. So I was like, Overlord Season 4. I know you're looking forward to that. Haven't watched it yet. Dan Maki? I don't know anything. Chainsaw Man, I've heard that come up a couple times. Mob Psycho 3. Which, is that why? Okay, on you know how Twitter was doing those, like, twinkiest dude Tumblr guy polls. Is that why the Mob Psycho guy was winning all of them? I figured it was some bit because of the character, but I have not watched Mob Psycho at all, so. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War thing, I did hear about that. I've watched one single episode of Bleach, and it was the beach episode, and I was like, I don't know about this, guys. I decided to be biased to the ones that I'm hyped for. Fair enough. Tales of Part-Timer was really good from memory, but I don't remember guns in the show. Oh yeah, I just remembered, hang on. I have a handy dandy chat box now. Oh, it looks terrible. I guess I'll just put it up here. Where am I gonna put this sucker? Okay, we'll try it there. We'll try it. One piece. That's a commitment. That's when you know that they can commit. They've watched One Piece. Yes, let me look at this line thing for 2 seconds. Let me focus. Use my brain. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I think it looks fine as is. I can soften the lines, but I don't think I want to go full on like blue tint with the lines. Bleach episode 1 to like 50 is damn good for usual shonen mess. Gintama is godly. Okay. Alright, okay. I can commit to 50 episodes. I can do that. Because how many? Bleach got up there too. Bleach was in the hundreds, right? Bleach was like 600, or I'm thinking manga maybe. I don't know. Bleach influenced my art. I can see that. You're right. First anime. It was long. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess technically my first anime was Pokemon. But that's like, does that really count? I don't know. Kind of. I credit Naruto more with that honor. You'll see me going back and watch it. I keep saying that I'm gonna go watch it, but I don't. Zatch Bell. Ooh, Zatch Bell. That's a throwback. Tech Gasu. I don't know that one at all. If it wasn't on Toonami, then I probably didn't watch it at the time. Miku. Focus. Brain. Did the chat box like not work? Is it not doing anything? It's doing stuff. You just can't. It just goes away really quickly. Okay. No, it's there. It's there. You just can't see it. Shaman King. That sounds familiar, but I cannot begin to remember anything about it. Which had a lot of interesting quirks. One of them was they snuck in some very attractive characters acting like everything was normal. Ah, yeah, okay. That makes sense for the old popularity. So they tried to do with One Piece. Emphasize the try. I will talk mad shit about the art. And I'm like, oh yeah, stylized art, that's great, that's cool. No. I'll talk mad shit. Do I want to do that? Okay, I'll keep it simple as far as the little hair squiggles, and I'll come back to it later if I want to add more detail. I don't. Watch me fight with a literal line for 30 minutes. Sword Art Online? Was that your first anime? Wait, we were talking about first animes for a minute, but if we got off into a different subject, I need to know. Yu Hakusho. That one sounds really familiar, but I cannot begin to think. My memory is shit. That was your first... Sword Art Online was your first anime? Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. I still love the old AMV Hell videos that did Hip to Be Square edit with the guy and his square nose. Okay, that's a good bit. I'll give you that. Yeah, you're right. That's a good bit. That guy can stay. His good butt. Whew. Dot Hack is better. Okay. I don't think I've seen Dot Hack. I've watched enough Sword Art Online to make a judgment call. But not seen Dot Hack. Okay. Alright. You enjoy it. You have fun with it. I liked the concept. I liked it in theory. I was on board, alright? I want it on the record. I was on board. But those characters, man, ooh, ominous. Standards are pretty low. Yeah, that, you know what? Listen, I will openly admit to having absolute, like, dumpster fire media that I enjoy and love to death. I recognize how terrible it is, how trash it is. I will tear it to pieces, but I still love it. I still come back. So no judgment from me. I'll only talk a little bit of shit. Dot Hack is better, okay. I will have to check that one out because I have not seen it yet. Mood. Rip. Let me just go, like I said earlier, I'm gonna go watch Morbius. So, rip. Fuck, man. I don't wanna. I'm contractually obligated, so. Okay, this line is fucked. Get rid of it. Get it out of here. Talking about black outlines and art style, and that made me think of Assassination Classroom. That sounds really familiar. Let me pull up so I can see the art style. I've seen a lot of promo for that. I think it's because the big head guy is just such a good character design. It's beautiful. Peak character design. Some thick character outlines. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's like see, a lot of the anime art style, right? And then hobbyist Twitter art style, anime style are like worlds apart now. They're completely different things. Cause like anime still does a lot of like thick, dark, like shadows and lines, and it looks fantastic. Demon Slayer is a great example. Looks great. But like Twitter is all soft now, which is not a bad thing. It's just different. But it's like thin, light brown, like facial lines and stuff, and like lights. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do for the eyes, if I wanted to like actually make them more typical to the style or not, and they just make those eyes glimmer. Just lights for days. Those color lines, yes. So like, yeah, it would be like a light, like I would have Miku here with a dark blue hairline and like a very, very thin line of like brown for the skin tone. Very soft. Give me the Borderlands. Yeah, Borderlands line drip. Yeah, literally. Both are valid. However, okay, I gotta fix this fucking guy right here. Giving me trouble today. Some days, man. Some days it's fine, it's easy, and then other days you struggle. No real reason for it. You just struggle. At least I'm not doing line art today. It's a small mercy. Speaking of Borderlands, what is it oh yeah, it was Tales, there's another Tales from the Borderlands, which like, Telltale Game Studio is still defunct, right? Like they're still gone. They're not coming back for this one. This is just, I mean, we still have the IP. People like that game. Let's make another one, right? That's what that is. I didn't ever play the first one. I just saw it was like supposed to be the best Telltale game. So I was like, okay. I have secret beef with Telltale games, but that's a completely different story. So I'll spare you. The line much smaller. They already came back, I thought. I thought they did once and then they went back. They died again. I don't know. I don't have proof for that. Like I said, I have secret beef, so I was like, good. Cause like if you didn't, like, it's one thing. Okay, The Walking Dead game, secret beef, yes. See, I'm gonna keep saying beef today. That's like the 6th time I think this stream I've said beef. Different context, but we're keeping it in. If you're like a Telltale fan, right? And you're like, I love The Walking Dead. Like, okay, yeah, that's valid. That's a good game, sure. Beefy beef, beefiest beef. I like the extra V. Really adds to the bit. But yeah, so if you're like, I love, okay, listen, I was gonna commit to talking, but you said Miku Meat Mondays. I couldn't resist, even though it's Friday. You got me with that one. No one having secret chicken though. You right? You got me there. What was I even talking? Fuck. Okay, committing. So I'm not looking. I see chat moving. I'm not looking. So you got Telltale games, right? They're good. They're good, solid games. Like, you can have individual gripes with them, but there's some good games in there. If you never played any of the older Telltale games, like the 3 that came out before they started doing like actual fucking video games, then you just won't understand. You won't understand why even just the mere thought of Telltale just makes me enraged. Because I picked up a pack. I picked up the three pack. Okay, it's not so secret beef anymore, I guess. But I picked up the 3 pack of those 3 games that they released, and it was like The Graveyard, I think. The Rose Sisters, whatever, and some like Egyptian mythology game, right? And they made me so mad. I got so infuriated, and it was basically just a walking simulator, pretty much. Like, I still have them on Steam. I could boot them up right now. It was basically just a walking simulator, but I got so mad because, like, I can't describe it. You just have to see it. They're just, to me, in my brain, and I don't want to be mean here, but they feel useless. Like, they're trying to make a statement, and they're not. That's my beef. Okay, now I can catch up on chat. I had to finish deliciously beefy 5-layer, big meaty Miku. Why is it that every time Joe comments, it's cracking me up? SpongeBob side character, Game of Wars Telltale Edition, Batman Walking Simulator. Yeah, so like there's good Telltale games out there, right? But the original, the OG pre-good Telltale games, fucking garbage. Like that one walking game. The Walking Dead, you mean? That one? The Walking Dead's not a walking simulator. 0 out of 10. I miss the old Telltale games. When are they gonna bring that stuff back? I wanna float like a disembodied head through an Egyptian, was it even Egyptian? I don't know. It was some kind of like weird tomb, and like listen to the story of some old fucking bullshit, and it's like, oh, look how deep this is, and it was trash. Absolute garbage. The Walking Living, that's the name. New series. Death Stranding is a mailman simulator. Yeah. I hear good things. I haven't played it, but I hear good things. It's not quite, is it mailman, or is it, yeah, I guess it would be, because you're carrying the packages. I was thinking like USPS, Logan's Fave, yeah. I've heard those things. I've heard that before. I guess I can just go all the way to the edge with this. Telltale. I'm 13 and this Egypt is deep. Simulator. Struggling. Exactly. Look how deep in French we are. The real problem here, it's ironic. The real problem I have is with French game developers. But that's a whole other beef, alright? That's a whole other thing. Steins Gate. Oh, you mean Assassin's Creed? I have no idea what you're talking about. Didn't Assassin's Creed No. Okay, they're getting memed on right now because they're like, we're gonna make 5 more games, and I didn't know what they were talking about. I was like, yeah, I mean, I figured you were gonna keep making games. I don't know why people were memeing it so hard. There's an Egypt one. Is there? Man, there's so many of them. I only have enough room in my brain, enough space in my brain for like the last 2 Assassin's Creed games, and everything else gets ejected. Gets right out the window. And the first 2. And then the Black Flag one, because that's the one with the boat. But everything else is gone. Because there was like a French one. There was like... Uh-oh. I mean, the Viking one, obviously. Obviously. How did the Viking one... Like, because I know... I played the... Odyssey. I played Odyssey. And you could play as both characters. You could play as the sister or the brother, right? And then they were like, hey, people really like this. Let's bring this back. How did they, like, explain that in the story? Did it make sense, or were they just like, yeah, we're just doing this again? Smile. I did not play it, the Viking one. I didn't hear much about it, which worried me. Clean this bad boy up. Getting there. Slowly but surely. So we have no Assassin's Creed connoisseurs in chat. That's fair. I respect that. They serve a function. What was that? There was some video I watched not that long ago about those kinds of games. It was like a kind of rant. I don't remember. I gotta find it. Okay, I'm missing something here. I think it's the... I mean, well, I'm missing highlights, but... I enjoyed Odyssey. Who's Shirley? Got him. Cassandra. Yeah, Cassandra was... I liked the design on Cassandra for sure. Can I just like... I'm gonna collapse. Yeah. I'm gonna collapse my vector layer down onto my shadow layer. Sometimes Clip has a problem. Oh yeah, it's with a K. You're right. Sometimes Clip has a problem where if you collapse... Like if I were to copy the same layer twice, right? And the opacities on them were like at 20%, and you... Even though they're basically the same layer, it like bumps the opacity up to 100, but it keeps the like transparent or the opaqueness of it, so it fucks it up. So I have to be careful. I gotta pay attention. I have been burned way too many times on that one. Okay, silky smooth. It's getting there. Can I bring it? Maybe. Let's see. It's too much. Much too much. Make the pin a little bit smaller. Maybe that will fix my problem. I will probably go back through when I'm done with a much smaller pin anyway, just for like wispies and things. I wanted to try something else as well, which is like if you layer, so like if Miku looks left and right here, right? The pigtails in the back are solid. They are the same. But if I layer more stuff either behind it or in front of it, would it add any kind of depth? I'll have to try that out and see if it's worth it. Get a better wrist angle here. I keep leaning in. I could just zoom. You just do that. I wonder if it would be good to have. I have never. This is Alex. Hit me up with your art brain. I have never committed to doing like the rim lights and stuff. Would it be worth doing that here? At all? Probably not for an avatar. Hello. Probably not really for an avatar. Because you want it to kind of remain functional in any purpose, you know? Multifunctional. Personally wouldn't add any particular lighting. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not for this project. Exactly, multi-purpose is best. Okay, yeah. Alright, I thought so, but gotta get that art brain in there. Miku needs to be multifunctional. Also gonna bring the shadow down a little bit. Since the hair is gonna be kind of curving in there. I got brain rot, so you good. Perfect. Just the brain rot I love to see. Kinda like... Yeah, that's okay. I could always... How about second question? Scarlet brain rot. Secret brain rot. Can you have just like regular, yeah, like your surface level brain rot, and then I guess yeah, you would just, you know, write fan fiction or something. That's what a lot of people do with their secret brain rot. The worst kind. I feel like I'm missing kind of lightweight. Give me the fan fiction. You gotta. It's important. It's good for you. It's good for the soul. Fanfic. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Asking for years, it's been 84 years. What you want fanfiction, Alex? What do you want? You gotta pick a genre or a piece of work for me. You're a real piece of work. Hey. Got him. I keep like anything. No, okay. This is your first warning. You can't just let me go free on that. That's too much power. You have to specify, cause or else you're gonna get some cursed shit. Spicy and free. All right. See, you don't know what you're asking for. Cursed shit. I feel like that's a good thing though. Let's go. Okay, well, all right. I'll start brainstorming. We'll have a. I can't commit to this one. I'll say it, but I'm not committing to it. We'll have a whole stream event just for Cursed Fanfiction Day. I'll write my own, and it will be lovely. Please clap. What would I even do? Cursed Arts fanfic. Oh no. Deepest of dark arts. Thank you. Thank you for clap. Thank you. Do I want to like extend that at all? Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't hate it. Do need to fix that little doodad there. Okay. I think that's... I'll do a little bit more hair at the top just to add a little more intrigue here. A little something going on. And then we'll export the hair, because that should be pretty easy. That shouldn't be a problem at all. If it's not on Wattpad, it isn't real. Okay, I mean, well, you know, but you got AO3, fanfiction.net, you got options, but, you know, Wattpad is the most famous, since it is the one that produced such fantastic content as 50 Shades of Grey, which was... Wait, what was the original? Wait, what was it? It'll come to me, give me a second. Masters of the Universe. There you go. I don't need that brain space for anything else. Please clap. I'm gonna keep doing it. Hi, Anna. Do you need something? Okay. What do you need? Masters of Death. Sorry, Caps. That's what you're sorry for? You don't want to be sorry for something else? Okay. Alright, that's a choice. I had tons of people I knew who made stuff on there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember when, cause it wasn't Wattpad. Like when I was a youth writing fan fiction, as you do, it wasn't Wattpad, but I don't remember what it was. It was like, I don't think it was Archive of Our Own or Their Own either. I think it was something else. Sometimes it clapped too loud. Oh. Is that what Anna's telling me? Do not clap. I'm taking a nap. I am sleeping. Hi. I'm not asleep. You're looking at me. Oh, I've been teaching Anna how to brush her teeth. Got really excited for that. Someday she will brush her teeth and I will send a video and everybody will be very proud of her. Today is not that day though. She's still like, this is stupid and I hate it. Okay, all right, we'll export this. She overcame the lack of thumbs. Yeah, well, okay. See, I started off, you know how with cats, you have to be very tricky when you want to train them. So I started off training her because she loves to bite pencils. I'll like hold a pencil up and she'll bite it. I held the toothbrush up like I'll hold a pencil up. So she started biting it. That was step 1. Hacker voice, I'm in. Okay. Let me rename the hair. And we'll do save and reload. Why are you just staring at me? What is your game here? What are you about? What do you want about? Yeah? You gonna say hi? Hang on, let me pull your picture up. Hang on. There we go. Hello. Just doing a drive-by peep? Okay. You wanna do a good, like... Okay. Never mind, she went back to her chair. She's done. Bye, Anna. That's all she needed. Just a little peep. Okay, honk. Wait, did it open? Yeah, it's open. Where are you? Oh, wrong one. Wait, what? Wait, what? It's open. There we go. Okay. Alright. The shadows, yeah. Is that a problem? The shadows don't move, so it looks a little bit jarring. I might have to adjust some of the shadows so they're a little less obvious. Welcome back. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, you tell him. Let him have it. Give him the business. Okay, no, don't knock my water over, please. Every day with you, Beeper. Okay, okay. I'll look back and forth. Let me calibrate the eyes as well. Okay. I gotta fix the squares. I can take a little detour over in Squaresville here. And fix those real quick. Let me get my ruler. Where did I put that? It was on the head layer. Here we go. Okay. And we'll just do nice quick little adjustment. I think all it needs is to go down. I don't think I need to like draw the whole thing. I think I just need to do that bit. Oh, it's not. Excuse you? You're not centered? Hang on, let me check something. Okay, I guess it's not centered. Alright, good to know. I think that's all I need is the bottom bit. So, we'll just fix that up real quick. Actually, I can just take this line, copy, drag it down. I think I'll do that for the other lines as well. Delete. Just so they're nice and perfectly square. Okay. And we'll delete these two little lines in here. Excuse you. It's 4 little lines, I guess. Just drag this boy up. Okay. That looks good to me. Alright, copy. Lasso tool. Flip it. And then put it on the other side. Since we're working with vector layers, I can just drag. Oops. Don't delete. I can just drag lines willy-nilly. No problem. Oh, I gotta delete the, there we go. Let's put these in place. Beautiful. Yeah? You got something you want to say? Alright, be my guest. Okay, you get quiet. You got near the mic and get quiet. You don't usually do that. Why aren't you screaming your demons out? Okay. What time is it? 9:30, okay. Hi. Need an Anna intermission here? Okay. Okay, don't headbutt the mic. There you go. Lay down. I can't like do both. I think she's trying to get you to apologize for brushing her teeth. I won't apologize for that. She has very stinky breath. I refuse to apologize. I will give her treats to bribe her though. I am not above bribery. Fix the squares, I think. If I remember correctly, we have Miku up over here. Yeah, they're just... There's nothing on the inside, so we just have to fix the box. Brush her teeth and insult her? The audacity. Rude. Oh, okay. Listen. Listen. You gotta turn on me because I brush her teeth? Because I'm responsible? I see how it is. I see how it is. Can't do nothing around here. Cat breath is the worst. Exactly. See? Exactly. The least I could try to do. Probably won't even work, but hey, listen. It's better than not doing anything and suffering. You're supposed to neglect teeth till they gotta do traumatic vet cleaning. Listen, no, she's... Okay. Anna has anxiety. Okay, guys, listen. She has anxiety. She hates. I know all cats hate the vet, but she in particular hates. I'm just gonna wiggle this little line. This little line is being a butt. Let me move it. I got the Enzyme toothpaste and everything. I'm ready to go. I just gotta convince her to sit still. He's really good at sitting still for nail clipping, even though she also hates. The least she could do is brush the teeth. She's giving me the most evilest look. Excuse you. Rude. Put that away. Okay. Let's export the squares. I could actually, I'm gonna throw a shadow on the squares too while we're sitting here. While we're in the neighborhood. Let me do it with the, wait a second. Wait a second. Miku change style, color. Does her, I assume at least the, the outfits change too, so I assume that means, okay, that the squares change as well. So I need to be able to change square. I don't need it. Needs a strong word, you know? Needs a very strong word. I don't like need to. Let's bring that down to a nice 50%. Get that upper bit there. Gorgeous, beautiful. All right, let's export squares. I won't, I'll just export them. I won't redo the Miku for this one. This is a small change. Oh, wait. What is going on? You won't see it. Whatever. Don't overthink it, me. Just go with it. Okay. What am I looking at? Oh. Right. I'll see the shadow on that later. We'll come back to it. Is there anything else I need to tweak on the hair while I'm working on that? On the back part of the hair. I think it's good for now. I might come back later and do a couple of tweaks, but I think it's good. Back to the shadow problem. Now that I've thought about it for a little bit, what do I want to do? And I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. I guess just make the shadows subtle is the only way you can fix it. Because the hair's gonna move. So just have the head shadow, I guess? The head shape and then the top bang. Can I have... Thank you. Appreciate it. It's getting there. Little by little. Can I put the shadows on a separate layer entirely? So that I can put things over top of them? No, I already ruled that one out. We'll do another... Huh. I guess I'll just do a subtle shadow then. I guess I'll just have to go with that. I don't think I can do both. Where is the layer? There it is. I just have to tone it down a little bit. Like if I remove, we also make the hair opaque again so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, if I remove like this bit and just make it, well, that's a good question too though. If I hide the shadows mostly behind the hair, and then when you move, the movement of the model will expose the shadow, right? So if you're looking directly on at Miku, it'll be mostly not shadow. That might be worth a shot. Maybe? Let's try it. Let's see. Excuse me. Are you not? There we go. Clipped. So we're gonna delete most. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab the hair here. Control click. No, that didn't grab it. Why did that not grab it? What? Okay, well, whatever. We'll just do it by hand. That's fine. We won't save that much time, since we're just doing tests right now anyway. So if you just have like a little shadow poking out, for instance, and the cheek shadow, it'll just have to be, it'll just have to go. Totally have a slightly larger stationary Miku face as a Halloween mask that you remove to show your normal size Miku face underneath. Yeah! I like the way you think. Because I basically already have a Miku mask already ready to go. Okay. I'm just gonna have like a... Here, I'll also... It's like sunglasses for sunglasses. Exactly. You ever seen those like wraparound sunglasses that you put over your like glasses, your regular glasses? It's like those. Just double layer them. How many sunglasses would it take for you to not be able to see? Has anybody tried that? This is an important question. This will be on the test. The old people sunglasses, exactly. I have a pair and they're wonderful. Skip the middleman and just go full weld mask. Yes. Also yes. Depends on how dark they are. Yeah. I'm thinking like at least 3 sunglasses. I don't think 2 would be enough. 3 layers deep could do it, depending. Oh, let me flip also because I'm like confused. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to ignore the little like extra bits and just stick with the main mass of hair. I think that's how I'm gonna have to do. So it depends on your environment. 5 minutes. No, 5 minimum or go home. I agree. I agree with that sentiment. How many sunglasses can you fit on your face? That's the amount that you should have on. At all times. I don't care if it's night. I don't care if you're visiting your grandmother in the nursing home. It seems like a dark place. Maybe I haven't been to very good nursing homes though. That is very likely. That could be the case. Or like, you know when like, that's, I don't know, that may be dark. I'm not gonna go there. Sunglasses don't wiggle wiggle, they stack. Yes. Actually. Okay. Subtle face Miku shadow. Please save me, Miku. Please. Exponential or go home. Good bit. Good bit. What's going on down here? What the fuck is going on? What are you doing? Who do you think you are? Oh, gotta get out of here. Why is it like that? Okay, whatever. Overthinking it. Okay, let's export the face. We don't need the hair here, so let's make all this nice and small. let's clean this up just a little bit. I heard that cat. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it happens, dude. Don't call me out, okay? It's just my natural dialect. Why is the skin not meeting? Why is it not going all the way? What are you doing? What's going on here? Let me grab the correct color. Close that, because that does not need to be like that. If you have any kind of like missing transparent little nodes in Honk, you will be able to see them. So we have to check and double check. That's why I have that awful red color down here. So we can check to see if there's any... I love red on the record, but that red is terrible. On purpose. Okay. Alright, nice simple Miku face shadow. Will this save me? Please, Miku. Have mercy on me, please. Good luck with your Mikus. Yell at me tomorrow if you need any help. Thank you. Go get that good sleep and good night. Why is the... Oh yeah, doesn't matter. I do need to get rid of the eyes though. Okay. Export desktop. Okay. And I don't need to export the eye whites again, I don't think. I think we're good. Okay. Let me change the names. And then we'll do a reload. Give us 2 bags. Good night. Okay. Yes, thank you for a reminder. Okay. Let's reload. Pull it back up. It's thinking about it. It's cooking. What else did I have on the chest? Oh, I got a fun little fact that I found out yesterday. I got this book Miku's back. Got this book like a couple weeks ago, and it's basically how the modern vampire myth came to be, is basically the premise of the book. But anyway, the important story here, I didn't realize that apparently in old stories, vampires, like tools, could be vampires. I don't know how that works. Apparently there was like vampire shovels and like digging, like gardening tools. And that was a whole thing that people were afraid of like a couple thousand years ago. So that's a blood-sucking blade. I guess it didn't go into detail. It was like I wanted more information, but it was only like 2 sentences talking about these like vampire tools, and I was like, whoa, hang on. You need to back it up. I need to know more about this. They didn't tell me, so I guess I'll never know. Vampire knives, but better. Exactly. Parasil. That does not look how I want it to look. It's not working. Like the premise is okay, it just needs tweaking. Like everything with Honk. Constant vampire fork. Yeah. Yeah, does it like... But they're not like undead. How do you have a vampire that's not at least at one point alive, right? At least. Like, you can argue the semantics of like, oh, well, they're not really dead, they just don't have a soul, or they're demons. You can go whatever. How does a fork have a soul? How is that a demon? I guess you could make it a demon. You can make anything a demon. But then that's more like demon possession, and does that count? No mirrors though. Yes. Fun fact. I got a fun fact for you. Probably the reason that vampires' reflections were not able to be seen in mirrors is because mirrors, a long time ago, used to be made of silver, so silver destroyed the image of the vampire. So when modern mirrors came into place, that would no longer be a problem. So if you meet a vampire, that won't work. On the record. This is important. The same as Ginger's got him. You're right. Checks out. Miku. What do you need? What have I done to you? I will build a silver mirror. Yeah, I think every household needs a silver mirror for this exact purpose. For nothing else. Just for vampire detection. You never know. Was there any other creatures you couldn't see in a mirror? I would assume like werewolves, for instance, right? Werewolves are weak to silver. Is their reflection also deleted in a mirror? I don't know. I've never heard that before, but, you know, I wouldn't put it past them. Is this a personal project or is this for something? Well, hello, Anna. I just got punched. Weak-ass reflection. Tell them. It's a personal project, pretty much. I like messing around with this Honk avatar thing, studio, and I wanted to see if it was possible to do like an anime VTuber in it, because I was like, well, if I ever were to take commissions on Honk, then people would probably want anime style. So I was like, okay, let's see if you could even do it first. And then that became my next project, which is I want to make like tutorials on how to make Honk avatars and how it works. So I gotta finish Miku in order to work on that. So technically a personal project, but about to bully some werewolves, as you should. Listen, I'll talk about vampires all day long, but werewolves, I don't get it. I don't get it. Looks really good so far. Thank you. It's just so much tweaking. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's getting there. If you've seen the live 2D VTuber, like anime avatars, those are super popular. I was trying to figure out a way to do it with pngtuber stuff and not use live 2D. Because live 2D is so cool. It's so amazing. I will lose my mind over it every time. But it's so complicated. To rig one of those things takes hundreds of hours. It's so in-depth. And this is just little pictures. So I can do this all day long. Yeah. I guess... Oh, I didn't update the squares. I thought I... Where did my squares go? Oh, they're there. Oops. New show idea. Oh wait, my phone's going. Phone? I don't... Shush. You stop that. New show idea for Buffy to go around to antique roadshows and buy vampires. Swing it as Buffy the Vampire Collector. I'd watch it. I like it. It's a good pitch. Okay, let's try something. I'm gonna try something. And then I'm gonna wind down. We're getting there soon. But I want to try something first. So my other idea that I had, which will probably not work, but dang it, this is why we're doing it. I want to try attaching the hair shadow. I should probably copy that instead. Hang on. Let me not do that. Copy. I'll just hide that layer, and then we'll put I think if I attach the shadow to the hair, that could work as well. That might fix my problem. My music stopped again. You stopped that. Let me try that first. Real quick. We'll take a little Oh wait, no. Do not upload with the middle bit. Oh no. I gotta make it separate. Hang on. We got this. We got this. Flip it. Grab. Okay. Alright. And we're gonna attach that. This will be very slapdash. Is it slapdash? How do you say that? What's the saying? Somebody needs to break that one down for me. Let's type it out. Put in garbage. Okay, and we'll hide the fringe. Oh, I gotta, where are you? Oh, wait a second. Oh, it worked. Okay. And then we'll export the middle fringe here. Export, desktop, gobbledygook, doesn't matter. I think, do I have a, oh, I don't. Never mind. When I'm testing the mouths for avatars, I'll usually pull up animation in Slapdash. It just makes me think of Sonic, and that makes me think that's not right, but it's probably right. Every time I hit this button up here, I'll leave it for the bit. Oh, it's like, wait a second. Is it supposed to be like kitty ears? Is that what the squares are supposed to be? Oh, fuck. Okay, anyway. It's all coming together. Okay. Okay, exporting. That's what I was doing. I had to remember. Reset my brain here. We'll do this last bit here. Oh, whoa, what? Conflict? Excuse me? Yeah, rename it. Bingus, why wouldn't you? Oh, I have a... That's why. Okay. That was my computer, by the way. On the record. Replace... Okay. Save. Reload Miku. One more time. Hello, Beeper. How you doing? Just giving me that look. It's very menacing. Good job. What day do they usually like? When do they usually like pick a employee of the month? Is it like the last day of the month, or is it the beginning of the next month? They're like September. How do they do that? How does that work? I should probably hang on. I gotta export one more thing. Doesn't really matter because Alana gets employee of the month every month, so guess it doesn't matter. Okay, face. Where did the face go? Head. Okay, I gotta do one more export on the head with the shadow hidden. Where's the eyes? They're there. Okay. If this works too, I can put shadow on the fringe maybe. In my experience, it's at the end, but I imagine it's different for various workplaces. Yeah, that makes sense. Like the last day of the month or the last week of the month, you get employee of the month. Wow, what an honor. Thanks. So Anna is employee of the month for August, but not quite yet for September. You may get it if you keep trying. Okay, open and honk one more time. This time for real though. Let's hide that. While it's loading, I'll pull Miku back up one last time. Hello. There we go. Start there. Alright, it's thinking about it. I didn't move the. Why didn't it get rid of what? What? Did I upload it wrong? Oh, I did. One more time. It's like an encore that won't ever end. Hide all the layers. Where did it go? Oh, oops. I have to do the back layer now. Okay. So we can look at it. Export. Copy the name. Paste. Copy it over. Place. Close it. Open it. Okay. Last time. Okay. Oh, stretch break. Ooh. There she is. It's kind of broken, but you know, I expected that. Let me pull up. Nope. There we go. I'll put the background back up as well. There you go. Okay, that could work. It covers up the eyebrows. Why doesn't it cover up the fringe eyebrow? It also, ooh, it covers the hair as well. Oh. That will require some thinking. I might still try it on a separate layer and then just have it drag behind just a little bit. And that might do the trick. The hair fringe is also pretty funky looking. Yeah. I could come up with some kind of stylized choice, I think. Maybe make the mouth a little bit more responsive as well, so it moves a little bit more with the face. Where are you? Mouth, default. There you are. This is a little bit better. Yeah, whatever. It just needs tweaking. Calibrate the eyes too. Look at it one last time. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm probably gonna try the back, having the layer underneath it be the shadow. That way I can put the eyes over top, or the mouth, eyebrows over top of it. I might try that next, see if I can get that to work. But that will be next time. Miku needs to go to bed now. She has to power down. She's gotta be like an android. Come on, look at this design. I know nothing about Miku pretty much. This was just like, I was like, I need an anime character. That'll do. Okay. It's getting there. I'm pleased with the hair. Everything else needs work. That's always how it is. Alright. Perfect. Thanks for hanging out. That was good. It was a good time. Appreciate chatting and all that. Ooh, I don't know what I'll stream next time. Something. I'll figure it out. I don't know when the next time Miku will be back either. It may be some time. I don't know. But I will catch you guys later. And yeah. See ya. Good night. Bye. See ya. Bye.